The Chinese Communist Party seeks to become the dominant culture of the world, and it uses our knowledge, our innovation, and our entrepreneurial spirit against us. It sends hundreds of thousands of students to train and learn here in order to build up their capacity to grow. They copy our innovations. For example, if you see their airplanes, gosh, they look just like the F-22 because they've copied our models and our systems. They are trying to copy our technology, and in the race for AI supremacy, they are behind us, but they are working with the central government out to get us, right? To beat us so that they will have intellectual superiority over us. The Chinese Communist Party seeks to become the dominant culture of the world, and it uses our knowledge, our innovation, and our entrepreneurial spirit against us. It sends hundreds of thousands of students to train and learn here in order to build up their capacity to grow. They copy our innovations. For example, if you see their airplanes, gosh, they look just like the F-22 because they've copied our models and our systems. They are trying to copy our technology, and in the race for AI supremacy, they are behind us, but they are working with the central government out to get us, right? To beat us so that they will have intellectual superiority over us. There is an AI race, and BIS, our bureau, is at the heart of protecting America, and that's why we've sought an increase in the budget, even though we're decreasing our overall budget. We need to arm the Bureau of Industry and Security to protect us and to help us keep key industries away from the Chinese so that they can't just copy us all the time.
The budget request for BIS does not specify any specific initiatives related to increasing oversight of entities posing a threat to U.S. national security. Why is that so?
I'd be happy to detail it either here or in writing, but the idea is to add enforcement agents, agents who carry weapons, agents who go and examine warehouses, examine those people who are exporting, examine the imports, find the particular items, and make sure we have export controls are rigorously enforced. So that is the specific use of the funds, is more people to protect and defend our export controls. The policies the government make need to be rigorously enforced, and we're trying to increase the enforcement capacity because we just don't have enough enforcement agents to do a great job. Thank you, Chairman Rogers, Ranking Member Meng, and the members of the subcommittee. It is an honor for me to join you today. America is once again the most attractive destination for investment in the world. Under President Trump's leadership, the Department of Commerce is strengthening American industry, from the most popular to those industries that have been long ignored. We are focused on building in America and driving our economic growth, which will narrow the deficit, and we will deliver a new era of American innovation. Businesses are no longer looking overseas. They are choosing to invest in America first. Through the President's executive order establishing the investment accelerator in the Department of Commerce, we have already secured trillions of dollars of new commitments from world-class companies and sovereign wealth funds eager to build and invest in the United States. This surge in investment, paired with renewed commitment to fair and reciprocal trade, is reigniting Americans' manufacturing base. We are bringing car manufacturing back to Michigan and Ohio. We are reopening steel mills in Pennsylvania. And just last month, Arizona welcomed the largest semiconductor investment in the United States of America, thanks to an investment of TSMC. The first CHIPS deals that we are improving now have commitments more than doubling to $300 billion of investment in America. And that's without spending any more taxpayer dollars than those CHIPS funds that you've already approved. So our Commerce Department is driving substantial investments across America and benefiting the American taxpayers. Critically, the President's America First agenda goes beyond just economic growth and investment. The President is taking concrete actions to protect American workers and our national security. Under Section 232, the Commerce Department is conducting numerous investigations to protect, to reshore, and to revive manufacturing capacity across our critical industries here in America. The Trump administration is imposing tariffs and ending loopholes. In April, we ended the de minimis loophole, which allowed foreign companies to avoid paying tariffs on small shipments, which basically undercut American small business. New export controls are protecting cutting-edge technologies and finally protecting our critical industries and protecting American innovation. In fact, the Bureau of Industry and Security, working with our partners in the Department of Justice, we've secured 22 criminal convictions, 32 arrests, 38 indictments, 231 detentions, and seized more than $185.5 million. And then we did other types of seizures for another $40 million. Under this administration, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office is tackling a mountain of unexamined patent applications left by the Biden administration, almost 800,000 unreviewed patents applications, successfully reducing the inventory backlog for the first time in 4 years. In the past 4 months alone, we have removed 50,000 fraudulent goods and services from the trademark register that block the use of legitimate products by American businesses. Many of these purported trademarks came from what they call specimen farms, that are fake websites displaying products that don't really exist. At NOAA, we are transforming how we track storms and forecast weather with cutting-edge technology. To improve the understanding and prediction of how hurricanes intensify, this season NOAA's research centers will deploy new small aircraft drone systems and additional underwater gliders. This year, the National Weather Service will be running an experimental AI-based forecast system, and all data we will make publicly available. Today, this commitment to innovation means earlier warnings and increased accuracy for Americans, no matter where they live. For far too long, Americans have been unfairly treated by foreign nations because we allowed them to take advantage of our markets to the detriment of our own industry and Americans. Thanks to President Trump and this administration's efforts, we are reversing this trend by reshoring critical manufacturing, eliminating unfair trade barriers and practices, and investing in our American workforce. With your help, we will deliver growth and prosperity across our great nation.